Hi all! So I thought I would update you guys on the grain-free diet that I'm currently on. This is part two of two installments documenting my journey eating grain-free and sugar-free. And where do I start? Okay, first off, I gave myself a cheat day, and I gave it to stay consistent and to stay productive in the type of diet that I'm undertaking. At about the 4.5 week to 5 week mark, I felt, this is great. I would really like something with grains just once in a while. The cravings weren't there, but I just figured, hey, it would be nice to have a little bit of grain in my diet. So I went about and had some rice noodles, and they were amazing, especially after not eating grains for so long. It was just like, wow, this is what I've been missing out on. But the great thing is that it was just one-off, and it didn't ruin my diet at all in the sense of staying consistent. I can't really document whether the decay is doing anything to my, mouth further, or if this diet is helping my decay, but all I can say is that from observation of what I see in the little hole on my tooth, it's not getting bigger. For all the things underlying, for example in the gums, underneath the tooth, the nerve endings, things like that, the sensitivity to foods hasn't increased, and I haven't been getting as many, what would you say, ulcers or sores, which indicate infection. So that's really good. A routine really helps in the sense of establishing a better hygiene, better oral habits. So in the morning I will oil pull, and that's not every morning, it's just some mornings. So I'll oil pull for about 20 minutes while I'm getting the kids ready for the day. Then I'll floss and brush my teeth, and that's the norm, like every morning before I eat. After I eat, I'll brush my teeth again. I was brushing my teeth after every meal, but I figured, I better not do that, because I read that it actually weakens your enamel even more. So the amount of fluoride in your toothpaste can really eat away if it's used in large doses. So I stopped doing that, and I shifted towards just maintaining a routine and better habits. So my oral routine has changed greatly, which I think has really helped. Sugar-free wise, it's been really, your energy levels just get replaced completely, and they get replaced so easily when you take sugar out. And it sounds weird, because I would live off sugar. I would get that energy burst, but then you crash after sugar. So without it completely it's just been level, keeping that energy level rather than a temporary energy level. So that's been really exciting. Another exciting thing that I found was this here, which, let me see if I'll focus. This is a no sugar added chocolate. Now it's still chocolate, I know that. So this is sweetened with stevia. I've given myself stevia to eat as a sugar substitute, so that's okay in my books. But I guess the only thing that I don't really like about this is that it's $5 for this tiny little thing, and it tastes really amazing. It's worth that, but it's not something I would spend a lot of money on. It tastes really good. It tastes better than mainstream chocolate. So if you do need a sweet hit, you can hit up one of these. One of the big challenges that I'm facing is meal prep. So I have a family of 4. I have 2 kids. One is 12 months old, and the other one is in school. He's 5, turning 6 very soon. And they're all on board for my grain-free diet, and they're very helpful. The only thing is that I don't want them to be grain-free. It sounds so weird, but I do allow them to eat grains, and I don't want to restrict their diet. in the way that I'm restricting myself. So I do make meals for them. Some are separate, some are joint meals, you know, if it's a cheat day or something. We'll eat grains with them. So all in all, I think the meal prep side of things can be tough, especially if you like run out of ingredients that, you know, you've been eating regularly that are grain free. For example, eggs and cheese and, you know, greens and fruit. You know, you run out of those staples and all you see in the cupboard is bread, crackers, you know, flour, tortillas, all those kinds of things that you can't eat. So you really need to stock up on the foods that you can eat and find new meal plans and new ideas and new kinds of meals and fresh recipes that can satisfy you, and keep it consistent as well. Another downside of this diet would have to be eating out. So the social side of this diet, like most diets, is quite challenging. For example, I went out with a group of friends and on the menu there wasn't anything grain-free or sugar-free in the meal section. So in the entrees, appetizers, you know, they all had some sort of like coating on them, and it was just not really realistic. So I had to make up my own kind of meal, and I did that by just choosing sides. And I think that can really help if you are eating out and you can't find something that's completely grain-free, sugar-free. So in saying all of this, I would say my diet has been a success in terms of well-being. So that's pretty much what I wanted to update you guys on. It's been a real journey, and it's been a really productive journey. I think overall it's really helping with my well-being and my energy levels, and just seeing food for what it really is. You know, you don't have to, you know, calorie count. You don't have to, you know, restrict yourself. I eat as much as I like, when I like, and I make sure I'm nice and full. You know, it's really good to be nice and full. So it's definitely something I will continue to do. And I would say from this experience so far that it's not something I'm continually doing, like strict to eating grain-free, but even just reducing the amount of grains, you know, having grains once a week has been life-changing, seriously life-changing, and really, I don't know how to explain it, but it really just makes your whole overall well-being feel so much better, so much better. So that's installment 2, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you find that this information is helpful via experience. And yeah, so I'll see you guys on the flip side.